Hi guys, it's Jen here with Jen's Crafts and Cakes. We've done car shows, museums. The weather's been either rainy or too hot to bake. And if it hasn't been raining, I've been out enjoying it a little bit. And I brought you some videos to see. But now the weather's getting cooler and kids are going back to school. So this video is how to get kids to want to wash your hands. Okay, and then videos after, we'll be back into baking and cooking and all that good stuff. Okay, so with kids going back to school and people are getting sick all the time, it's been that way forever. Seems like we bring kids to school and they bring us something home. So at home, for the kids to get them to wash their hands, I went and made it's soap. But inside of it are some toys. So, for kids to want to, oh, look at the toy, look at the toy. Well, no, this has to be empty before you can get that toy. So what? They're going to want to wash their hands. The more they wash their hands, the soap will go away and they'll be able to get their toys out. So I'm going to show you how to make it. It's real easy. Very inexpensive to make. Okay, so I went to the dollar store. They call it the $1.25 store. I got some liquid hand soap. It's clear. Paid $1.25 plus tax if you're in New York State. I'm not sure if all states have taxes. I also picked up a Cinderella at the $1.25 store. And at the stores where we go grocery shopping, you know, at the end of the store or at the beginning of the store, they have those toy machines. This is a monkey. So I got a couple little monkeys. I have a canning jar, the 8 ounce, but a peanut butter jar works. And I have a peanut butter lid. The lid from a peanut butter jar, a lid from Fluff, the 7.5 ounce, will fit on an 8 ounce canning jar. Okay. So, and you will need something to help push down the toys a little bit. You will need scissors to cut the pump to fit the jar. And I'm using scissors to put a hole in a peanut butter lid. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to open this one. The Cinderella one I figured for a little girl, but you know what? You never know. Little boys might want to play with Cinderella or Snow White. I have grandkids that were taught it's okay to play with dolls because they'll grow up to be good fathers. Girls play with trucks. There's nothing wrong with it. So I had this. I'm not sure which one it is. Cinderella, I think, right? With the blonde hair. Okay. I'm going to put it in the jar. This is a keychain. But then there's one of my monkeys. And it's probably easier and cheaper just to go to the dollar store and get your toys. Because I think these are 75 cents a piece. Another monkey. I mean, granted, kids love it, but it does get expensive. Especially if you have more than one kid. Or they're trying to get a certain toy out of the machine. So, there's another little monkey. Okay. Oh, and the other one that I made, the first one, is blue hand soap. It's called Rainfall. I got it, I think, at the Family Dollar store. But I got the toys at the dollar store. There's Nemo, I believe. Right? And then there's a dinosaur in there. I put a little bit of glitter in. But it didn't work too well. So there's 2 toys in here. So if you want to do that to where one is blue for the boys, or again, if the girl's favorite color is blue. And then a clear. So this one has no scent to it, which some people may be allergic to scents. Okay. So let's see, we had the toys in. Now we're going to go ahead. This is an 8-ounce jar, and this is a 7.5-ounce hand soap, which will be perfect because when you put the toys in, it kind of takes some room up. So, and I'm just going to pour it in. And I'm sure if you could think of little things, maybe the glitter will work for you. But feeling this bottle wasn't quite as full. But that's okay, because when you put the pump in, it'll bring it up some more too. There. So now you have some monkeys in there. And you have Cinderella in there. Yeah, she's not moving. She's pretty well in there. Let's see if I can get her face. But there is a toy in there, and the monkeys are in the bottom. So now that we have the toys in there, and you can put any toys you want in. You can make a bigger jar, or you can just get different toys that you know your kids would like and would love to be able to wash their hands so they can get to that bottom of the jar. Okay. And now the pump that I used from this, I'm going to put through the peanut butter lid and put it on top. Let's see. It might work. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to use my scissors. You may have something else that's easier to use. It says you can use like a screw to screw it in to put the hole. But the nice thing I like about this, because you can use a canning jar lid, but that's metal, where this is plastic, so it won't rust and you won't cut yourself more. And what you want to do is, let's see if we can get this hole big enough to put the pump through. Okay, so I need to go just a little bit more. And then even after this is done, if you want your kids to decorate the outside of the jar to really make it feel like it's their own. Let's see. And I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. See, it's almost in. I think if the kids have something to work for, and they want that toy bad enough, you won't keep them from not wanting to wash their hands. Which hopefully it doesn't go crazy. But they are. So, see. And the inside won't cut because the plastic is already off of it from when you cut it with the scissors. So we're going to go ahead and stick this there. I'm going to add this here. Okay, so I will have to cut the bottom of the pump a little bit, which is no problem. Okay. cut it to whatever length you need. And then close the lid. So now you have your toys in there with the monkeys. See if we can shake it up. Maybe get the monkeys to move a little bit more. But if not, you can always open it and use a straw or a stick or anything like that to get them moved where you want them to. Okay, so let's see. In there. So now they're going to be excited because there's toys at the bottom, but they got to wash their hands. And you can always pick which hand soap to use so that you feel good about it. Just get about everything that you need here at the dollar store. And if you do peanut butter, just clean out one of the jars. You have the jar, the lid. Go to the dollar store and get a hand liquid soap and a couple toys. So if you're just going to the dollar store to get the extras, maybe $5. But kids are going to be cleaning their hands. You're going to feel better that there are not so many germs on their hands. So I hope you enjoyed this little craft. And we're going to start baking and doing some cooking again. If you enjoyed the videos, please share, like, subscribe, and have a good night.